Hello, welcome back. We have finally made our decision. So we have finished exploring the Eyre Peninsula and now we have made the decision to come to the Eyre Peninsula. So we're heading there now. We were going to do the Yorke Peninsula first, but we just heard from other travellers that we came across that probably allocate more time exploring the Eyre Peninsula. We are doing that because we want to go up north coming into winter, so May, June. We want to be heading into the Northern Territory, coming into obviously winter, but it's the best time to explore the outback areas. And we've just stopped. Our first stop is in LOCHIEL and it is at this salt lake here. It is supposedly a pink lake, so we're going to go check it out. We're going to go for a walk. We've seen salt lakes all over South Australia, like there's so many of them, but this one's quite big, so I think that's why it's kind of popular, and it's right on the highway, so it's just easy to stop and pull in and take some photos. I read that South Australia is the driest state in Australia. Yeah, I think I said that right. South Australia is the driest state in Australia, and it makes sense just driving around. You can just see how dry it really is. Look at this salt. So we've just stopped in at Port Germain and it is home to Australia's longest wooden jetty. It's 1.5 k's long, and the reason why it's so long is because back in the day ships couldn't come to the shore because it's really tidal here and it's just way too shallow. So they would have to stop like 800 meters, 1 kilometer away from the shore. And so they built this long jetty so that they just used horse and cart to go and collect the goods and come back to the port, to the town. There's not much going on in Port Germain itself. It's like one of those towns that you kind of see the tumbleweed across the road. But it's a cool place to come check out and read a bit of the history. And there's also like a little clock tower here. It's like a tidal gauge which tells you where the tide is, and that used to be out near the sea. But we're gonna walk a little bit along the jetty and yeah, maybe put the drone up, and I don't know if I'll walk the full 1.5k, but we'll see. It looks really, really long. Good morning. We woke up in a place called Port Gibbon. I haven't really been filming the past couple of days because the wind has been really bad. There were actually like strong wind warnings on the weather app when we looked up the weather app. It hasn't really been enjoyable to like be outside. Can't cook outside, it's too windy, and also the beach is quite wild. The wind has just started to subside now, which is good. We have been staying in some beautiful campsites right on the coast. We have access to our own private little beach area and there's no one else here. The windows are all kind of hazy because of all the sea. The wind has put all the sea mist onto the windows and it's been so lovely. It's just a bit of a shame about the wind because we haven't been able to fully enjoy it and spend much time outside, but the wind is pretty much settled now. So we thought because it's a straight road and there's no one barely on the road, I should learn how to drive this bus. And I think I'm doing alright.
A few moments later.
What foot do I use to accelerate and brake? Oh my god, no, a big road train's coming. What do I do? Swaying to the right because of the wind. What's third? No, I don't want to. I just want to go slow. Oh my god. I'm only doing 60 and 100. Am I good? Tell me I'm good. Woo! Alana's on the road. Look out. We've now made our way to Coffin Bay, which is famous for their oysters. They have an oyster farm here. We are hoping to stay 2 nights in Coffin Bay National Park, just in YANGIE Bay. Pretty much all of Coffin Bay National Park is only 4-wheel drive accessible, except for this YANGIE Bay campground that we might stay at, and also some beaches, like I think it's called Almonte Beach and Avoid Beach. You can access them with 2-wheel drives, but they look beautiful, so we're going to go definitely check them out. So yeah, we're probably just going to spend the next few days in Coffin Bay. Looks nice and chill here. So we've just parked up at a place called Long Beach, which is just before Coffin Bay National Park, so just before you have to pay for a permit. And it is a beautiful long beach, crystal clear water. You can see just here, and we've literally parked up right here. She's always here waiting for us. And so are the dishes. So on the menu tonight we have some potatoes in the air fryer. They're cut like that so that they cook quicker. And some good old baked beans. So just a easy meal when we can't think of anything else really. This is some Michelin star stuff right here. You won't get that in any 5-star restaurant, I'll tell you that now. It's actually really cold out here. It looks nice and sunny, but she's got a chill to wear. Good morning. It's a beautiful day, and we have some visitors here behind me. I feel like David Attenborough. Today we have oh, there's a little baby one. Don't know how I feel about big birds. Like, well, if I go up to them, will they like claw me? I don't know. Let's just admire from a distance, shall we? They run really fast. We've seen heaps of them in this national park. Oh, one's coming home. So we have managed to come down to Avoid Bay. We have parked the bus up there in the car park and walked over these rocks. So that is the main beach there. And found our own little piece of paradise. It's so pretty. And this is only at 10 a.m. So I can only imagine when the sun's at its highest, how blue the water would look. Look at the caves behind us and the rocks. Good morning. We have made it to Greenlee Beach, which was about a 30-minute drive from Coffin Bay where we were, and it is really, really pretty. Don't take my word for it, have a look for yourself. There's supposedly some rock pools over there, so we're gonna go check that out. You just walk down here. There's a little path. And yeah, I think we're just going to stay here the night. It's really nice weather. We don't have a lot of food, and I don't know where the next shops are, so that could be a concern. We might have to ration a bit, but it's worth it. So we just moved. We were up there, but it was on a hill, so we wanted to find somewhere a bit more level to get a good night's sleep. But we're nice and flat, and we always do the chickpea test. I'll show you what I mean. We get a can of lentils or chickpeas as our level test. There's a level that way, a level this way. Best way to tell. I'm gonna head over now to those rock pools which are in that bay there. I think we got it wrong. I think this is Greenlee Beach, and that's like where you're supposed to camp. And we've just camped at a different beach. I've been walking for about 15 minutes. I've only just gotten to this beach, and the rock pools are all the way over there. Oh well. To the Granites, which is about 20 minutes from Streaky Bay, and you can see all the beautiful orangey red rocks, clear blue water, and in the background you've got the Great Australian Bight. What a spot. So pretty. We have now come to Perlubie from Streaky Bay, and we have come to Perlubie Beach. You can camp right on the beach for $10. It's a really beautiful, beautiful beach. The weather's supposed to be really nice tomorrow, so we'll probably go for a swim then. And have a look at this. Sorry, are we in Australia or Fiji or something? Because we have our own little thatched roof hut. What colour is that? Literally footsteps to the beach. We have been told that this tide will come up, so we need to keep an eye on it. I don't know if you can see how busy it is. Can you see all these campers? Crazy. We weren't actually sure if we wanted to stay here because it was going to be so busy, and it is the Easter long weekend. It's Thursday today, and so Good Friday is tomorrow. It might get busier tomorrow and over the weekend. So luckily we came here today. Yeah, we're a little bit worried about the tide, so we can't fully relax. I feel like we're on constant tidal watch. It is a really, really beautiful spot, especially if you get one of these. Especially if you get one of these little huts, and you can just put all your stuff under and chill out. Is there a better combo than Earl Grey and Biscoff Dickies? Dunno. Don't think there is. If anyone can prove me otherwise, I'd be open to hearing about it. It literally just stopped raining. We had 2 minutes of sunshine, and now look what's coming for us. Big storm. Such an incredible sunset, even the rain. Oh, did you see that lightning? Whoa. Look at the rain clouds are all different colours. It's about 10 AM and we're just having some brekkie. And look how far the water has come in already. I think at 12 PM it'll probably be at its highest. And then it starts to go out again for the evening. You can kind of see, I think, where the tide came up to, where that brown seaweed line is. There's a, online it actually says what times the tide will be coming in and out and how high they'll be. So don't you worry, we got it covered. We're not going to be shipwrecked in our bus. But it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Now, you didn't think I would come to the Eyre Peninsula, which is known as having the best seafood in Australia, without trying the seafood. It's funny, I was just actually thinking when we get to Smoky Bay, which is up the road from here, I want to try the oysters there. I've heard they're really nice. They're really nice and fresh there in Smoky Bay. And next minute a car drives up the beach with fresh oysters available, and it's someone actually from that place in Smoky Bay that's selling them. Literally right outside our bus, this couple here. So that is convenient. They're selling it at $10 a dozen. I just got half a dozen. And so I'm going to treat myself to these Eyre Peninsula oysters. They are really, really nice. So fresh. I never want it to end. Oh, they were some of the nicest oysters. I'm not just saying this. They just had like a natural saltiness to them. Our last spot on the Eyre Peninsula that we've just come to is Point Brown, but I've just been told you can't actually swim at this beach, the rips are too dangerous, so we might just go for a walk. We've actually seen some four-wheel drives drive all the way over there, but we're not going to obviously risk that in the bus. We had to drive about 30 minutes on corrugation, and it was pretty bad corrugation, so I hope Point Brown proves to us that it was worth it. I don't think I'll ever get over some of these views we have from our kitchen. Stunning. Look at that. So that is pretty much it for the Eyre Peninsula. I hope you enjoyed the video. Even if you didn't, I hope you got some value from it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.